Good morning, guys. All right. What's going on, guys? Lucid is holding the 10-day. Bounced off the 10-day pre-market. Roblox too. Look how nice it's bouncing off the 10-day in pre-market. I got stopped out of a few things yesterday, like Airbnb. This thing just cut through the 20 and bounced off the 50. And I sized down on FNGU and maybe some others, I don't even remember. But so far, clean energy and electric vehicles is still the theme. Those are the ones holding up the most. Tesla didn't even go red on the day. It was up on the day whole time. The solars, EMPH held up really well. The solar ETF is still building higher lows. It's inside of the flag. QCLN holding up for now. Yeah, BBBY. SI found support on the 20-day. 10 and 20, 10 and 20, 10 and 20. GME held up super well yesterday. Actually took out the highs of the day, end of the day. I regret I didn't buy this. Yeah, Ford and GM had some strong candles yesterday. Overall, the vehicles and the EVs are super, super strong. Incredibly strong. Alright, good luck everyone. Yeah, Talent EDU are finally going. Man, I tried them several times over the past few months. It looks like they're finally going. Yeah, exactly. There's so much worrying. People worry about all these things. All that matters is the price action. If I had been worrying the past 10 years, I would be broke. There's always something to worry about. Who cares about the Russell? There's plenty of things working. Plenty of interesting stocks and sectors working. Meanwhile, Lucid looks like it wants to go to 100. XBEV looks like it wants to go to 100. QCLN looks like it wants to go to 100. GGPI looks like it wants to go to 50. BBB looks like it. BBBY looks like it wants to go to 25. Yeah, NIO looks explosive. LI, NIO, these things look these things look good on the weekly and the monthly. XPEV too. XPEV is the leader right now in the China EV space. Come on, XPEP. Let's get to 100. Come on. CHPT, yeah, it's also right sector. Charging. All these EVs need some charging, right? Yeah, exactly. The end of bull markets are generally always on low breath, but it doesn't matter. You need to be in the winning stocks. Like for example, 99 and early 2000, that was on very low breath. Very few sectors. All the money went into just a few sectors like internet and IT and like genomics and stuff like that, fiber optics. But if you were in those stocks, you made life-changing money. That's our job. We want to be in the stocks that go up. XPEV, opening range highs. My average is high 49, so I had some slippage because I'm not trading peanuts. Come on, Lucid. Let's go. Fuck yeah. Oh, 934. Nice volume bar on XBEV. Is that me? Yeah. No, I bought on this candle here. Or actually, no, yeah, some of the volume was me here. I bought on these two candles. Come on, XBEV. Let's go. I was a little bit slow. I should have gotten in low 49s, but that's fine. Is this ISP? Oh, it's so thin today. What's LGVN doing? So thin today. What's up with these things? FSR, look how tight it's getting. Building a nice flag. And by the way, LGVN yesterday, that was a big miss. I missed a big trade on this thing. Could have been like a $5-10 million trade. I can't believe I missed it. Guys, look at the intraday breakout. It had midday. Holy shit. It only went up 280% in a few hours. Damn. No, they got FDA designation, not approval. NIO. NIO starting to break too. I think NIO is a buy over at 44 area. This one is a bit tricky. LI. Oh man, these candles. Yeah, low breath, not an issue. I do think so too. I think we're gonna rally into year end. Because you know there's still a lot of speculation money. You know, just the fact that Tesla is up here, that's more than enough information about this market. You don't need to know anything else about this market. Tesla is holding above the rising 10 and 20, building higher lows. That's all you need to know. Damn, LI reports next week. Soxel bouncing perfectly off the 10-day moving average. And Russell came back to revisit the breakout spot. Or almost. And it's surfing about the 10 weekly moving average. You know, there's still, things look fine. Things look fine. Things are holding up. They're finding support where they should find support. I don't see, you know, it's hard to be bearish when things are holding up. Roblox, yeah. It's building a new base here. Maybe, I mean, the volume on Roblox is just insane. I think this thing could go to like 200 by year end. I'm just looking for an entry. I'm just looking for an entry. Meg. Maybe. Maybe set up. It's below the 100-day. I don't know. If it can hold above the 100-day, it could be nice. Damn, this QCLN is super strong. XBEV, yeah, acting really well. That's the best, you know, when you get like breakouts that also are like breakouts on earnings, they can be really strong. When you have like flag or range breakouts on earnings, those are some of the best breakouts. Those are my favorite type of breakouts. KOS, it's an oil gas name. It's very choppy. I like FANG and TVN much more as setups. They're lower ADR, but I think they're better setups. Tesla is building another flag on the 60-minute. Mara is finding support on the 50-day and it's building higher lows of the 50-day. Okay, come on guys. Enough about the XBEV. I've explained my entry like 5 times already. It's not rocket science, guys. My entries are not rocket science. Everyone who's followed the instruction on the screen knows where I look to enter. Prog, they had another offering? How many offerings do these guys do? It's like this stock last year and early this year. NNDM. They just diluted all the way up. Just kept diluting. Every month they made, but yet the stock still made a big move. It's kind of funny. Prog looks similar. It's very liquid for being such a small name. And it just keeps going higher. Interesting. Yeah, and then DM was also one of these. They just diluted the crap every month. And made an enormous move. Almost 800% in what? 4 months? There were several, beautiful flag setups on it. And I remember I almost bought this breakout here. I was so close doing, but I'm like, nah, it's not gonna work. And it went up 80% in what, 6-7 sessions. Maybe Prog is something, it's gonna do something similar. If it gets tighter, keeps building higher lows, heck, I'm willing to buy that flag. This thing could do something crazy. Who knows? If you can find a setup where you can risk, say, 20-30 cents, could easily rally $2-3 bucks. How do I deal with offering risk on small caps? Oh, that's easy. It's called position sizing. Apron, do I see a setup here? No. Is it nice and tight or is it wide and loose? This Pact had some crazy call buying a couple of sessions ago. Like crazy call buying. And it's kind of starting to build higher lows here. Could have a trade next week maybe, or later this week. Oh yeah, Thursday is day off and Friday is half day. I almost forgot. Actually, I did forget. Yeah. Oh, now the uranium names are bouncing? Okay. Crow USD crypto? What's that? Crow Magnon? Crow USD? There's no such thing. Oh, sorry. No, Crow USD. What's this? Never heard of it. But it's going up. It's going up, baby. Crypto.com coin? Oh. Man, this QCLN looks great. This thing does look great. It really does. BBBY stopped you out? How? It's not even doing anything. It's just inside of a range. What are the markets doing? Okay. Well, SPYs are pretty much, you know, very close to the 20-day. Qs are not far from the 20-day. Considering how close we are to the highs, people are so scared and bearish. It's kind of funny. Maybe they're right, maybe they're not. They're probably not. But I'd rather follow my 10 and 20-day moving averages. Guys, is there anything confusing about the XBEV trade? There's someone on Twitter who's very confused. This thing was a great setup coming into today, right? Look at this flag. The whole sector has been strong. The whole EV sector has been the leading sector over the past month or so. And today they reported earnings. The stock went higher in volume and I bought it. Is there any confusion? This is a breakout setup that broke out on earnings. Whoa. Is there any confusion? It's a 5-star setup. Or actually it was maybe 4.5 stars, but the earnings made it 5-star. A wide opening range highs? What? Opening range highs was 49, let's just say 49.20. Lows of the day was what, 47, let's say 47.50. That's what, $1.70. And the ATR is 288. No. The opening range highs wasn't wide. Wasn't wide at all. It was about 2/3 of the ATR. Opening range highs is looks like you bought after 2 minutes. No, I didn't. The break. Oh, that's the confusing thing? Why I bought before. Oh, why I bought before it took out yesterday's highs. Is that the confusing thing? Guys, just say so. Well, sometimes you just have to take a shot. Especially when something has earnings and has a very good setup. Sometimes you kinda have to take a shot. It reminds me of JD. Or maybe it's not a great example. No, JD isn't that great of an example. So is the confusion why I bought it before it took out yesterday's highs? Is that the confusion? Well, sometimes you gotta break your own rules. Generally, my rules are never buy below the previous couple of days highs. Or definitely, I pretty much never buy stuff below the previous day's highs. But sometimes you just, if the range is really good, if there's something, a high probability setup, you kind of have to break your own rules. But, XP, you could have also bought it If you look at the 5-minute candle, you know, in the high 50s, that was a valid setup. The 5-minute opening range highs. NIO, yeah, NIO looks good. LI too. They're both nearing, you know, like these big breakout areas on the weekly, monthly charts. You know, look at NIO. It's been building higher lows for the whole year pretty much, since March. LI, similar. LI has been more volatile this year, but you know. And XBEV, well, XBEV already broke out. What's SC doing? Oh, still weak. Oh, look at SC. This is the first time SC tested 200-day since March 2020. Big level. GME reports tomorrow. FNGU really needs to hold here. I should have technically sold it when it took out yesterday's lows, but I'm giving it a little bit more room. Because I think if it holds here and closes inside the range, it could have a good long setup for tomorrow. It's printing a pretty nice, fairly tight candle here. It's still building higher lows. We'll see. Like yesterday's little sell-off, it was either just, you know, a little bit of a shakeout, or maybe it's a sort of a wider sell-off. But I'm not anticipating it to be the top. It doesn't pay. I'd rather follow my moving averages. KTTN, or sorry, KTTA. Yeah. Looks interesting. Oh, it's up 200% on the day already? Oh. Test, test. I had to unplug my mic and plug it in again. I don't know when it cut out. But I was saying some really, really smart stuff. Unfortunately, you guys missed it. What can I say? What's this? Yeah, I was talking about what UPSD does. I finally did some DD on it, so I know what it does now. And I tried to explain it. But apparently there were some issues with the mic. Oh well. Alright, yeah. Things are softening again. Let's see what happens. Thoughts on the big breakdown in many leading? Yeah, you know, what can I say? ZS. A lot of these names that have been going up for the past few months had big reversal candles. Gave back several weeks of, you know, ASAN is back to where it was like 2 months ago. And, you know, it could get worse. But on the other hand, you know, ASAN is not far from the... It's pretty much on the 20 weekly, which is where growth stocks usually find support. CS is a bit more extended, but you know, few more days of selling and most of these things will be on major support. I'm not in any of these, but you know, we could get some nice buying opportunities in a bunch of names. Maybe, or maybe not, I don't know. Video, Soxol. Yeah, QCLN, damn. If it goes down for much more, well, actually, as long as it stays above that low 78 area, it's still gonna build a higher low. We'll see. The day is not over. We could, you know, sell off and then have a big rally end of day. We'll see. But I would definitely lighten up. Like this QS, if it closes like this, I'll probably get out of it. BBBY is getting softer. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It would be great to get a little bit of a reset. We have been straight up. Like especially Qs and the SMH. And just straight up. We've had an incredible 6-week period, 5-week period. Incredible. One of the best 5-week periods I've ever seen. So a little bit of pullback and reset is just, it's just normal. It's what you would expect. Anybody here know how to add the industry watermark to the chart like Chris in TC2000? Yeah, right click. I don't have a layout link. LI is getting shredded. FinTwit calling for end of the world? Yep. FinTwit was calling for end of the world here also these 2 days. A couple of weeks ago. That was supposed to be the end of the world too. One of these times it's gonna be the end of the world. That's what the moving averages are there for. But Roblox, I would love to see this thing back at a 20-day, man. Let's go through some leaders. I'm gonna go through the leaders list and see what we have. Tesla is so far holding up. But if it closes below yesterday's lows, I'll probably sell it. Nvidia is so far pretty strong. AMD is weaker. Roblox just having a little bit of pullback to the 10-day so far. XBEV. We'll see what happens with this one. NIO and LI don't look. They just fell back into their ranges. SC is due for a pullback. Just been going straight up. Snowflake. This is called stairs up and elevator down. This is how stocks move. This is why shorting can be very lucrative if you can, time it right. And I unfortunately missed it. But look at this like snow. Look at this thing. It's been surfing the 50-day for the past, 5 months? And now it's on the 50-day again. Now, we could, go to the 100-day, of course, but... CrowdStrike, well, this is not a leader. I'm gonna move it to AFRM looks like it wants to go to 100-day. Shopify fell back into the range. Unity just above the rising 20. Airbnb looks like it wants to lose the 50. D-Dog probably wants the 50. This is not a leader anymore. Coinbase. UPSD steady selling. Yeah. Net probably would be a good thing if it tests the 50. Yeah, the leaders list is getting narrow, definitely. And a lot of names look like they probably want to pull back further. Oh well. Yeah, KTTA has an interesting flag. Yeah, exactly. Like a lot of these, a lot of the leading stocks have already had big flushes. And if you can just get a few more days of selling, there's gonna be some great buying opportunities. Potentially. So, instead of getting bearish and this and that, you should see these things as opportunities. Oh yeah, let's go. KTTA. Can I finally catch a big runner? I haven't had a big runner in past month. Like a microcap momentum runner. Is it too much to ask for? How did you get stopped out of XBEV? Should be LOD. Well, if you pay attention, you'll see I'm not stopped out of XBEV, but maybe it's a bit... Maybe you have to zoom in on my stream. PPW10. All right. My only regret is I didn't short Soxel yesterday. Damn. Should have paid attention. Oh well. What's this one doing? ISBC. Alright guys, I'm gonna cut the stream now. Thanks for joining and I'll see you tomorrow.